Hello friends! Welcome to part 4 of inductive reasoning. Just like the previous video, you will have matrices usually known to appear on Matrigma tests. This test includes 15 questions with 10 seconds each for you to think and answer correctly. Do not forget to count your score so you can share it with us in the comment section below. Great, let's begin. Question number 1. Observe these matrices closely. The correct answer is option 4. Each row contains one type of shape. The first row contains diamonds, second contains plus signs, and the third row contains circles. We can quickly eliminate answer choices B and C as they do not contain circles. Additionally, across the rows, the number of shapes decrease systematically from frame to frame. From the first frame to the middle frame, only to the right part of the frame is removed, that is the yellow diamond. However, from the middle frame to the last frame, the top row of the figure in the middle frame is removed. Take a look at the third row and apply these same rules in order to receive the answer. Remove the top row located in the figure in the middle row, that is the yellow and blue circle. We are left with answer choice D as the correct answer. Good job, let's move on to question number 2. Observe these matrices closely. Here, option 2 is the correct answer. In the above matrix, each figure is comprised of a small square within a medium diamond within a large square. Across the rows, each shape within the figure is represented in a different color, that is yellow, white, and blue. For example, in the top row, the first small inner square is yellow, the second small inner square is blue, and the third small inner square is white. Now, take a look at the medium diamond. In the first frame, the medium diamond is blue, in the second frame, the medium diamond is white, and in the third frame, the medium diamond is yellow. Take a look at the large square. In the first frame, the large square is white, in the second frame, the large square is yellow, and in the last frame, the large square is blue. When you take a look at the bottom row, the smaller inner square in the first frame is blue and the smaller inner square in the second frame is white. Consequently, the inner square in the last frame will be yellow. Hence, we can eliminate the answer choices A and D. Question number 3. Observe the matrices closely. The correct answer is option 4. In every column, the top and bottom frames have a shape and the middle frame has an arrow. Notice that the shape in the bottom frame moved in the direction of the arrow. For example, in the left column, the top frame has a triangle in the top left corner of the frame. The middle frame has an arrow pointing to the right. In the bottom frame, the triangle moved right, that is in the direction of the arrow, to the top right corner of the frame. Since in the right column the arrow is pointing towards the bottom left, the shape should move to the bottom left of the frame. The only choice with a shape in the bottom left of the frame is answer choice 4, which is the correct answer. Question number 4. Observe the matrices closely. Here, the correct answer is 1. In every row and every column, the positions of the shapes alternate. For example, in the top row, we have first a square at the left of the frame, we then have a circle at the right of the frame, and we finally have a triangle again at the left of the frame. In the bottom row, we first had a circle on the left and then we had a triangle on the right. In the answer, we should again have a shape on the left of the frame. We can eliminate answer choices 3 and 5 because the shapes are not on the left of the frame. Additionally, there are only 3 shapes: a square, a circle, and a triangle. Across every row or down every column, each shape is different. In the bottom row, we have a circle and a triangle. The answer should not be the missing shape, a square. We can further eliminate answer choices 2 and 4 because they are not squares. Hence, we are left with answer choice 1, which is your correct answer. Question number 5. Observe these matrices closely. The correct answer here is 4. There are 3 types of shapes in the above figure: a square with diagonal lines, a square with horizontal and vertical lines, and a diamond with horizontal and vertical lines. Each row and column contains one of each type of figures. Since the right column and bottom row do not contain a square with horizontal and vertical lines, the answer choice will contain this type of figure. We can eliminate answer choice 2 as it contains a square with diagonal lines. In the matrix, each frame contains a circle. Each row and each column contains either a big circle, a small circle, or a medium circle. Since the bottom row and the right column each contain a big and medium circle, the answer choice will contain a small circle. Moving on to question number 6. Look at the matrix closely. Here, the correct answer is option 2. In this matrix, across a row and down a column, within every frame, each position has a different shape and the upper right corner is always empty. We can eliminate the third answer choice because it has an empty spot in the wrong place. Since in the third row and column we do not have an O in the lower left corner, we should look for an answer choice with O in the lower left corner, and we can eliminate the fourth and fifth choices. We can eliminate the first answer choice because we already have a frame with an X in the lower right corner. Question number 7. Look at this matrix closely. Here, the correct answer is option 5. In this matrix, there are 2 rules. 1. The circle, which is across a row from left to right, the circle always remains in the same row but moves one column to the right in each successive frame. Down a column in each frame, the circle is always in the same row but is in different columns. 2. The star, which is across a row from left to right. The star always remains in the same column but moves up one row in each successive frame. Thus, we can eliminate the first answer choice because it is missing a circle. We can further eliminate the second and fourth answer choices because the star is in the wrong position, and the third choice because it has the circle in the wrong position. Therefore, we are left with the fifth answer choice as the only correct solution. Question number 8. Observe this matrix closely. Here, the correct answer is option 1. In this matrix, across a row from left to right, first one shape is removed from the upper right corner, then 2 shapes are removed from the top, and the remaining shapes are always in the same position. Down a column, the shape changes and one shape is added in each successive frame. We can eliminate the second, third, and fourth answer choices because they contain the wrong number of shapes. We can also eliminate the fifth answer choice because the top two shapes should be removed, not the bottom two. Therefore, the first answer choice is the only correct solution. Question number 9. Analyze the matrix closely. Here, the correct answer is option 3. In this matrix, in each row and column, one of the boxes is the combination of the other two boxes. Down the third column, the two boxes are different and do not contain a common element. Therefore, the missing box should contain the combination of those two boxes. Notice also that across the third row, if the first box is combined with the second box, which is blank, it would produce a box identical to the first one. Therefore, the correct answer is option 3. Let's have a look at question number 10. Look at the matrix closely. Correct answer to this question is option 4. In every column and row of this matrix, there is one frame with a gray square, one frame with a white square, and one frame with a black square. The gray square is the combination of the other two squares in that row and column. Black and white combines to make gray for both the squares and the circles. Since in the third row and in the third column, there is already both a black square and a gray square, you should look for an answer choice with a white square. Thus, you can eliminate answer choices 1, 2, and 3. The only difference between answers 4 and 5 is the bottom right circle. Since the gray square in the right column contains a black circle in this position, bottom right, the circle in the same position in both the top and bottom squares must also be black. This means option 4 is the correct answer. Question number 11. Observe the matrix closely. The correct answer to this question is option 1. In order to solve this matrix, overlap the first and second columns. Where the blue squares in the first frame overlap with the blue squares in the second frame, top left and top right corners of the frames, results in both white squares in the third frame. Also, where the blue squares overlap with white squares, bottom left and bottom right corners of the frame, results in blue squares in the third frame. We can summarize the rules as the following. Blue plus blue gives white, blue plus white gives blue, white plus white gives white. Take a look at the bottom row. By overlapping the left and middle frames, we will receive a figure which contains one blue square in the bottom left corner of the frame and 3 white squares in the remaining grid, hence pointing to answer choice A. Question number 12. Observe the matrix closely. The correct answer to this question is option 2. Across the rows, the blue squares remain in the same position within the frames. For example, in the top row, the blue square remains in the bottom left corner of the frames. In the bottom row, the blue squares are located in the top row of the frames. We can eliminate answer choices A and D. Additionally, both across the rows and down the columns, the yellow arrows rotate clockwise in one position. Since the arrow in the middle frame in the bottom row is located in the bottom left corner, the arrow in the answer will be located in the top left corner. We are left with answer choice B as the correct answer. Moving on to question number 13. Observe the matrix closely. Here, the correct answer is 2. Across a row and down a column, we have 3 frames. One frame has 2 blue shapes, one frame has 2 yellow shapes, and one frame has 4 shapes, of which 2 are blue and 2 are yellow. In the bottom row and left column, we have one frame with 4 shapes and one frame with 2 yellow shapes. We are missing a frame with blue shapes. Therefore, the missing frame should contain 2 blue shapes. We can eliminate the answer choices 3 and 4 because they also contain yellow shapes. Additionally, there is a relationship between the frame with 4 shapes and the other frames in the row and column. The top 2 shapes are the same as the shapes in the other 2 frames of the column, and the bottom 2 shapes are the same as the shapes in other 2 frames of the row. Let's take a look at the middle frame in the bottom row. The frame contains 4 shapes, a blue star and a yellow diamond on the top, and a yellow heart and a blue pentagon on the bottom. In the middle column, we have the yellow diamonds in the top frame and the blue stars in the middle frame. In the bottom row, we have the yellow hearts in the left frame. We are missing a frame with blue pentagons. Hence, the correct answer is option 2. Question number 14. Observe the matrix closely. Here, the correct answer is option 3. Notice that the colors of the arrow and the diamond remain the same throughout the matrix. The arrow is always white and the diamond is always blue. Also notice that the orientation of the diamond remains the same throughout the matrix. The diamond is always taller than it is wide. We can eliminate answer choice 5 because the diamond and the arrow swap colors. We can also eliminate answer choice 2 because the diamond has rotated. It is now wider than it is tall. Down a column, the diamond is always at the same height. In the left column, the diamond is at the bottom. In the middle column, the diamond is at the top. In the right, the diamond is always in the middle. Across a row, the diamond being in the same horizontal position. In the top row, it is at the right. In the middle row, it is at the left. And the bottom row, the diamond is in the middle. Notice also that the arrow is always in the center. Since the missing frame is in the right column and the bottom row, it should contain both the arrow and the diamond in the center. We can eliminate answer choice 4 because they are not in the center. Hence, the correct answer is option 3. Question number 15. Observe the matrix closely. Here, the correct answer is 5. Why so? Notice that the colored shapes in each row stayed the same, but switch colors. We can eliminate answer choices 2 and 3 because they did not switch colors. In each row, the line in the center of the white shape changes direction between the middle frame and the right frame. We can eliminate answer choice 4 because the line in the middle of the shape is the same. Notice that if the line is vertical in the middle frame, the white shape remains in the same place. Since in the middle frame of the bottom row, the line is vertical, we should assume that the shape will move. We can eliminate answer choice 1 because the shape in the right frame did not move. We are left with answer choice 5, which is hence the correct answer. Don't forget to mention the number of correct answers you've gotten in the comment section below. Stay tuned for more such interesting videos on our channel. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and share and also subscribe to keep yourself updated with more such interesting videos. Thank you for watching.